Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into Glee Season 1, Episode 8, called Mashup. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you've been enjoying my reactions. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the music. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. But with that being said, with an episode called Mashup, you gotta buckle the seatbelt, ladies and gentlemen. I love mashup music, man. I love it. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's ride. This Puck. This Puck. Who is it though? Oh.
What the hell, Karofsky? Oh, I've wanted to do that ever since 5th grade when you made fun of me for getting pubes.
The thing is that after a very brief private ceremony, Ken has decided he would like to have a first dance.
The problem is we can't decide on the song.
Yes, I would like to have I Could Have Danced All Night.
Oh, from My Fair Lady. Great choice. Such a romantic song.
Yes.
What does Ken want though?
Yeah, if you're making a mixtape for the boring parade, I want the thong song. I need something I can shake my moneymaker to.
Our reputation as McKinley High's it couple is in serious jeopardy if we don't find some way to be cool again, Finn.
How often does it happen to Rachel though?
Commenced. And if Finn and Quinn got nailed, none of us are safe.
I guess I'm gonna have to show these guys how it's done.
Yeah. Okay, shoe.
Busted.
Okay, Schuster. He's so like old school. Hey, hey. Yo, Schuster.
To the church in your new tuxedo. The bride walks down
Yo,
to
Schuster
the
is
wedding,
the
and there's one
man.
more girl, and then you're feeling really fine because the girl is stacked. Reception's jumping, bass is pumping. Look at the girl and your heart starts thumping.
Hey.
Just bust a move.
Yo, and that was like the longest song we got. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot.
Can't believe we're saying this, but we need some advice on how to be cool.
Yeah, you must have picked up some ideas about what cool people do from
Are you
watching them over
kidding
the
me
years.
right now, guys? You got one
you were never
soda
cool
to the
yourself.
face.
Yeah, well.
Let's do Ken's selection, and then we'll work in your song for the big finish. Okay. All right? Hey, Emma. I'm really excited about this.
Fantastic. So excited.
The finer things in life.
Hey.
Check it out. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. And you know another guy couldn't handle it. 'Cause she was living la vida loca. She
Hey,
had dumps like a truck,
hey,
truck,
hey.
truck. Thighs like
Yo,
what,
Schuster is
what?
too hip.
Move your butt, I think I'm singing again.
Hey.
Thong, 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 thong. I like it when they beat go. Baby, make your booty go.
Yo, Schuster, dude. Schuster.
Upsy daisy.
All right, let's try.
Ken's not gonna be too happy about that.
Not.
That's it.
Dang. Is he gonna find out now, the Puck?
What if you had broken Finn's arm, huh? We'd be worse off and more pathetic than we already are.
We don't even win, so who cares?
He said he had to miss practice today. He's working on something for Glee Club.
Starting next week, I'm adding extra practice on Thursdays at 3:30.
Coach, that's when Glee rehearses.
You know what? I have had it up to here with Schuster and Glee. Here's a story quarterback, and you tell Puckerman this when you see him. That practice is mandatory, no exceptions.
It wasn't the most normal tradition, but we did it for my mom. She said it made her feel connected to her Jewish roots. As she was giving me my sweet and sour pork, she said something that really hit home.
You know better than them, Noah. Why can't you date a Jewish
Noah.
girl?
It was a message from God. Rachel was a hot Jew, and the good Lord wanted me to get into her pants.
I don't know about that, but
It happened pretty fast from that point. Getting her to make out with me was easier than I thought. Guess she's kind of desperate.
is this what she's seeing?
You okay, baby?
I can't do this.
Why? We're a couple of good-looking Jews.
You're gonna be bold enough to deal with the ups and downs of loving an admittedly high-maintenance girl like me.
Are you
Tell me we
questioning
get
my
a Puck
badasses?
solo.
I've been working on something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's my personal tribute to a musical Jewish icon.
Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
It's not even close.
Good times never seem so good.
It's been too long. We needed that forever ago. We finally got it. Let's go.
Bros before high hoes, dude. Don't forget that.
Man, we lose all the time anyways. Who gives a fuck if I'm there or not? Hey, even Sue's got the moves.
E9.
What is going on right now?
You sunk my battleship, Rod, and you sunk it hard.
How do you think that makes me feel?
Emma's totally into you.
Emma is settling for me. And I love her so much, I don't care. But doesn't
At
mean
least
I
he's
appreciate
honest.
you coming in with your Gene Kelly charm and getting high off of her fawning over you.
Nah, see, I don't like that because Puck, we know damn well Puck would have whooped that man's butt. We
Pretty
know
good at this.
damn well he would have whooped his butt.
I've had a lot of practice.
Bring it. Where's Finn?
Yes. Do we need Finn? Do we really need Finn? Go ahead, come hit Puck. Go ahead.
Do it.
I really don't want to, honestly. I know how picky you are about what products you use on your face.
But you've been getting so much pressure from the gorillas on the football team.
What are you doing?
It's called taking one for the team.
He's not a part of the team, so screw Finn.
And take some time to think whether or not any of your friends on the football team would have done that for you.
What the heck is going on? Oh no.
Sue.
Rod,
Oh.
Andrea.
You aren't scheduled to tape another Sue's Corner until tomorrow night.
I came by special to show you my zoot suit.
He took me last year. We came in third.
You didn't think that we were exclusive, did you?
It's the only way I do it, Rod.
Go long.
Hit him in the back of the head, Schuster. Hit him in the back of the head, man.
I'm not
That's
coming
going
back.
long.
Come back to Glee, Finn. It's where you belong.
I feel like we're good without Finn, though.
I'll need to see that set list for sectionals after all. I want it on my desk, warm from the laminator at 5 p.m. And if it is 1 minute late, I will go to the animal shelter and get your kitty cat. I will let you fall in love with that kitty cat. And then on some dark, cold night, I will steal away into your home and punch you in the face.
Hey, Sue.
What?
Didn't work out with Rod?
No, it did not.
Thanks for the slushies, Finn. They're delicious.
And loaded with empty calories. You know why they call them slushies, don't you? Because your butt looks like one if you have too many of them.
I'd like to propose a toast.
All
Mr.
right.
Shue, you were right about Glee Club and football being a killer combination.
Now that I'm off the Cheerios, I'll start every day with a slushy facial.
That's okay if that happens, Quinn. Because there are 11 of your friends right here who are going to be more than happy to help clean you off. Yeah.
Or, I don't know, Schuster, you're a teacher. Maybe you
Brain freeze.
put them in suspension of some sort.
I can't. Oh. All right. From the top.
Alrighty, that is season 1, episode 8 of Glee. And yet again, we get another very good episode. Both story and music. So that is exciting to witness and hear. And man, we got the Schuster. We got Puck. Like, guys, it is no longer up for debate, man. To me, the acting between Finn and Puck isn't that lopsided to make him, you know, be the main guy. And I understand that Puck has the, you know, bad guy look, you know, the douchey look, I guess. But the only reason he has a douchey look is because they made him have a mohawk. If he didn't have a mohawk and he just had regular haircut, you have your main, you have your lead, your male lead. He is perfect. I love his voice. I love, you know, I love his acting enough that it doesn't bother me to the degree where I'm like, oh yeah, he couldn't be the main. Sucks. It freaking sucks. And Finn just doesn't fit that. He doesn't fit it. He doesn't fit it. But whatever. That's not what this episode is about. This episode, basically, we jump into Schuster and Emma and Ken are, you know, having a conversation early on. They want to have a mashup of both of their songs for their wedding in Hawaii. Schuster is the person to go to, obviously. Schuster by far is like probably one of the better people in this show, at least season 1, because you can, I mean, people have told me now that he has a Broadway background. You can see it, even if that is the case or it isn't the case. He definitely can move. He definitely can sing. He definitely has the energy of one who does Broadway. And so, you know, he does a really great job at that. Again, he tries to come up with a mashup for both the thong song and I don't remember the name of the other song, but he's just like trying to make this mashup for Ken and Emma. And surprisingly, both times that he sang and did the dance, it was only with Emma. It wasn't with Ken himself. I know Ken made a comment where Emma needed it more than he did as far as the dancing lessons go. But music-wise, we had, you know, Bust a Move, the thong song. We had Emma, I'm pretty sure, singing that song. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never heard the song before, so I don't know if that was her or if it was just a regular song being sang. And then we got a Puck. We got a Puck solo. We got even Rachel singing with Puck playing guitar. So the music itself, I'd probably give an 8. The music selection was good enough. And then it was obviously executed at a high level with Schuster and Puck taking it away. We also got to see a side of Sue that we never really see, which is crazy. We got to see her, you know, kind of fall for somebody that I didn't really think was her type. And so, you know, Ron or Rod or whatever the hell his name was, the reporter, he basically leads her on to thinking that, you know, there was something special there, and there obviously wasn't. Actually, pretty heart crushed by the whole thing, the whole situation. And we, you know, now we got Sue back, which I know for some people, you know, it's like, yay, that's Sue. But then for me, it was like, I was kind of happy for Sue, and I wish that she didn't have to go through that. The bummer. I like the new, happier side of her. Like that, you know, she went to Schuster for dance lessons for somebody that she really felt very highly of. No Terry in this episode. That is always a plus. Not saying again that the actress is a bad actress. It's just her character sucks. And so, you know, not having her in an episode is always really good. Story wise, probably 7 range. It was solid. It was good. I like the whole Puck, you know, his family wanting him to date a Jewish girl. And, you know, there's the whole, you know, him dating Rachel. I like that a lot, actually, which kind of sucks that it only lasted for 1 episode and she broke it off. It was oddly weird that they had as much chemistry as they did. Felt real natural. I don't know if it's because they're both Jewish or whatever the case may be, but it flowed very well, and I liked them a lot. Kind of hoping that they were going to go back and forth singing when he was playing the guitar. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, but he still had his solo, which again, his vocals are like light years better than Finn. And you know, I'm just waiting for the moments that Finn's voice you know, improves later on in, you know, seasons later on. But for right now, it is clear as day that Puck, to me, Puck's singing is so much better than Finn's. and then his acting is not that much worse than Finn's, that I'm just like, why wasn't Puck casted as the main lead? There must be something that they like about Finn, but he just doesn't fit. Like, to me, when you think of like varsity starting quarterback, top cheerleader, girlfriend, you think of somebody that looks like Puck more than you think of somebody that looks like Finn. But nonetheless, like I said, I like Puck a lot. Noah, I like him a lot, and so it's gonna be very hard to convince me otherwise. I'm sure you guys will be down in the comment section letting me have another earful about easing up on Finn, because I can be quite critical of him. But even I just hate the feeling that when Rachel and Finn walk away from Glee, the others don't think that they can do good enough. They can. I think they have everything they need vocally. I think obviously with Rachel walking away, it's more of a blow than it is Finn walking away. That's just me personally. And so basically Ken has a very, he's very upset with Schuster because he doesn't walk in on it, but he sees that, Schuster and Emma were doing, dance rehearsals. She then falls on top of him, and they, stay down on the ground for quite a bit. And then they stand back up, and again, you see Ken in the background. So he's upset, and he schedules a practice on the day that Glee is supposed to be having a practice. And so he makes the kids choose which one are they going to go for. Surprisingly, Puck went for Glee, which is crazy. Then the two other guys went for Glee as well. And then Finn went for football. Did we not just have an episode where Finn was like, look, a football isn't what I'm going to get a scholarship for. I need to do Glee, and I need to excel in Glee to get that scholarship. So what are you doing? Like, what amount of peer pressure makes you think that, yep, I'm going to throw a potential scholarship away just to be cool? Cool now. And so throughout the episodes, people are getting slushies to the face. Then Quinn is taking off the Cheerios because, again, Sue was very upset with the whole odd Ron guy, basically cheating on her in a sense, even though he said it was never official. They were never exclusive. And so we see her in just regular clothes, which looks weird because you're so used to seeing the three of them in their Cheerio outfits, uniforms or whatever. And so she's not in that, and she's like very upset because she's like, I'm going to be getting slushy to the face every morning, this and that. And then Schuster's like, hey, it's all right. You have friends to sort of clean you up afterwards. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, Schuster, you're talking as if you aren't a teacher yourself. You're not a, adult, a sort of chaperone, I guess. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you're a teacher, dude. You could literally be like, tell me who did that. And a lot, most of them are on the football team. Hey, suspended, bud. Next time you do that, we will expel you type of, you know what I mean? You're in the position to do something, or at least bring it up with the principal. And so that was kind of weird that he just kind of like tried to cheer her up, saying your friends will be there to support you and clean you up. Then the whole Finn and Quinn feeling like they weren't cool anymore because she was pregnant. That was kind of weird to me. I mean, I guess that could be a case scenario in high school. I'm sure there's been weirder things to happen. But, nonetheless, again, like a very fun, solid episode. Again, the music I gave like an 8. The story itself, I give probably like a 7. That's probably 7-8 range for this episode. I enjoyed a lot. And even another thing that I didn't mention was when Finn had chosen football over Glee, and then he goes to Slushy, hurt in the face, hurt. And he like comes up and he's like, oh, I really want to do this. I don't really want to do this, but they're making me do this. And then Kurt's like, look, obviously, like, you care very much about what other people think about you, and so I will slushy myself, and just know that, or, you know, just ask yourself this: if anybody on the football team will be willing to take a slushy to the face for you. I feel like that really hit, you know, Finn in a soft spot. And so, I mean, it's cool. We didn't get any really Glee group song, which is kind of a little bummer, but it wasn't bad because, like, again, Schuster, we had a lot of Schuster singing, which is always a good thing. Whenever he's singing and dancing, it's a lot of fun. And then whenever you get an episode with Puck having any vocals in the song that they're singing, it's always a plus. And the fact that he had his first solo in the show is even better. It's just a lot. I mean, this episode was just very fun. It's one of those like guilty pleasure episodes that even, you know, down the road when I look back and start watching some more episodes again, I definitely won't be skipping this one because it's just a lot of fun. Just from the beginning to the end, it's just a lot of energy, a lot of good stuff. And so, you know, very excited to continue the series. Very excited to see when exactly Puck will reveal that it is his child and that they had, he got Quinn pregnant, because, you know, obviously with Rachel breaking up with him, both know that the other one is into Finn and very much into Quinn. And so it's just I'm just very curious how long we will go on with that story. I did also hear from, you know, some of you that later on they kind of poke some fun at, you know, the whole Rachel Finn thing about like them not being so much the leads later on, where they start to realize that everyone can sing very well and that everyone, you know, there's a few people that, you know, even surpass the leads. And so it's really cool, and I can't wait to get to that moment. But that is the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. One last reminder, again, the song itself, or the songs themselves, an 8. The story itself, about a 7. So anywhere between a 7, 8 for this episode itself. So hopefully you agree. If you disagree or agree, just let me know in the comment section below. I know a lot of people are very high on Finn, and obviously with what happened to him in real life, it is very unfortunate. And I'm not bashing him for any particular reason besides what I'm seeing from him on the show. Obviously, that is an unfortunate thing that happened, and it's very sad to hear. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I like Puck a lot, and so let me know what you think. I will catch you guys later. Thanks so much for joining me. Peace, guys.